Ganaxlisik Jack Jash, Luktar Krivo Kirvenas, Garakrates, Misade Mohargask, Bakavas, Gurksasek, Autorafels.
Did Nayland hurt you? I can try to treat your injuries.
Bakjamha, Uksa, Toshak Lumchik Bakna, Shiver Skars, Izademo, Yanor Forinda. Yanor Forinda, Izademo, Ragorand, Rakilvudlex Nas.
You're still a person, Kaizen, whether you have a score or not.
Karnis, Isak, Srok, Kasak. Wajulambasarsk, Parsk Botrak, Modraksk, Undapolua, Radosk Brakjagis, Victoskuzarsk, Parsk Botrak, Workankisk.
Kaizen, Master Yuan has been at the Jedi Temple for hours. Nayland must have used some force trick to make you think he was Yuan.
Skuriak Nunchek, Nakrak, Kuvyantras, Shiver Skars, Pakja Runun, Ramoras, Tajaba, Kurkunskala, Oreflex, Rajo Raunor, Do Unskka.
He can find it. Whether he can enter safely without the clues I've gathered is another matter.
Dosk, Janga Rasjak, Shiver Skars, Gus, Zonkalis, Korra, Dornor Basruk, Endekrusk, Zankalis, Morta Vrapsak.
No further, Seeker. You come here unpurified. It is an insult to Rajivari's memory. Rajivari's apprentices were flawed, but they walked the fire and were reborn.
Skocharad Mask Osla, Svetod Trangis, Untapolua, your scout Pokret.
Only a personal sacrifice will show your strength and resolve, Seeker. Will you be purified by flame?
I will stand in the fire and show you my strength.
Powerful words, but self-sacrifice is the path of a fool. The Fount of Rajivari is not kind to intruders. Flee or suffer.
You made it after all. I hoped your head would be Nayland's trophy by now. I came here to prove myself to Nayland, but the traps... It doesn't matter. You're the enemy. If I can still hold a blade, I can stick you in the heart.
No living creature's suffering can be ignored.
Mercy leads to a spiral of destruction. You don't belong here. Your ignorance should devour you. But all things in time.
Misade Mohargask, Bakavas, Gurksasek, Autorafels.
I will not be afraid. I can survive this.
Of course, here is the other. Seekers of forbidden knowledge always have their pursuers. If you came for Nayland Ralloc, he has been and gone. So much is fleeting. But I remain. And I remain the man I was. Rajivari.
What precisely are you?
Yanor Forinda, Izademo, Ragorand, Rakilvudlex Nas.
Your pet is brighter than he looks. When my body failed me, I refused to become one with the Force. How could I? The Jedi were still imperfect. Here, in my laboratory, I had refined certain devices. I could give one chosen apprentice decades of experience in a day. An apprentice to become worthy to carry my vision.
Your wisdom and knowledge were preserved through you and these devices you created.
I have waited for new acolytes. I believed Nayland Rallock was a suitable candidate. A disappointment. Nayland walked through the traps instead of solving them. He suffered greatly. You at least survived with your mind intact. Nayland, alas, did not.
Can anything be done for Nayland?
Possible, but doubtful. I miscalculated. Nayland's mind wasn't equal to the wisdom he demanded. I have made not a successor, but a monster. Nayland will not remake the Jedi. He wishes to destroy them and everything else on this world, beginning with the Great Forge, where lightsabers are made. Without the Forge, the Jedi lose their martial power. You must stop Nayland before he destroys it.
I thought you intended to destroy the Jedi. You attacked the Council.
I sought to cleanse them, to begin anew. Nayland wants only ashes. That weapon won't suffice against Nayland, but you carry the hilt of the First Blade, an old friend. Simple procedure would convert it to a working lightsaber hilt, and perhaps a crystal from the Forge caves to power it, given its age.
I appreciate your guidance, Master Rajivari.
Pass through the caves and seek the Forge at the mountain summit. Stop Nayland, this abomination my knowledge has created.
Master Rajivari, you've held on to this existence for thousands of years. Perhaps it's time for it to end.
Ah, child. You see only what the Jedi are, but I saw what could have been. My colleagues wouldn't listen. I spoke of strength, they cowered. I spoke of a golden age. They chattered of overstepping ourselves. It will happen. Someday, the right acolyte will carry my vision.
Those ideas drove you to betray the Council, your friends. And what about your apprentices?
My apprentices, yes. Cahill, always wiser than his age. And Vadria, north. You speak of things I had long put aside.
You were a great man once. You deserve more than this ruin and your memories.
I gave my dream to Nayland Rallock, and I saw a horror. Perhaps was always so. Please, stop him. Correct my last mistake. We must succeed. You are proof the Jedi did not lose their way, after all.
Tornor Basrum, the Endekrusk, Sankalis, Morta Vrapsak, Skojarad Mask Osla, Svetod Trangis, Untapolua, Yorskau Pokret.
Rajivari instructed me. I have the crystal. I think I'm ready.
Rag Oras Tajaba, Kur Unskaka, Oreflex Rajo Raunor, Do Unskaka, Vetoskus Zarsk, Novorsk, Tajaba.
Fitting that it's you, armed with the last lightsaber this forge will ever make. Look at her! Another Jedi to nod and preach and do nothing while the Flesh Raiders ravage our home. I know Rajivari's secrets. Horrors that the Jedi, this Jedi, have been chasing, and only I can protect us, our families, and our future.
Naylin, your power is destroying you. But it isn't too late to save yourself.
Naylin, this is... You're going too far. How is this protecting us?
I did this for all of you. If you can't see the danger, I'll show you myself.
Naylin, I don't want to kill you.
Then don't fight back.
Skočarad mas osla, SWTOR trangis, unta polua, jorska pokret.
Let's have this done. I'd forgotten the smell of my own blood. I yield.
You beat Naylin Rallick? Please, you're not going to kill him.
The decision isn't up to me. I should consult the council first.
But we still lose him. The village needs Naylin's help. How are we going to keep it together?
If you need me, I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you. We'll remember.
We can carry Naylin to the temple, Master Jedi. He still belongs to us.
Ringhods ruk sar, trakva grenok, lurkikachos.
Perhaps not, but this is a beginning, not an end.
Krasmukresare oglok, Brandenhorsk, Skuvjeltras, Ortargorsk, Garnax, Orkankisk.
Herald of the Scorekeeper, what is that?
Garnis hisaknak onath, Skuvjeltras, Orgakeram, Zevrenzesek, Tornor Basruk, Endekrusk, Sankalis, Mortavrapsak, Wajulambasarsk, Parsk Potrak, Nodreksk, Untapolua.
If you truly believe I am this herald, I'll do my best to live up to the name.
Rad oras tajaba, kur unskana, orefleksi kvarjo raunari, do unskka, SWTOR trangis, nakagor ariak.
We've been waiting for you, Padawan. You've already met Master Jarek. This is Master Satele Shan.
I've been treating Naylin Rallick. The pilgrims who carried him here told us of your battle. Remarkable.
I would have brought a peaceful solution if I could, Master.
Peace is the ideal, Padawan. But there is no shame in defending yourself.
Seems we have much to learn about the villagers. Perhaps we should rethink our position.
Enough, enough. Padawan, the Fount of Rajivari, you actually set foot there? Please, tell me everything.
Master Rajivari himself spoke to me. What was left of him.
You saw a force apparition? Of Rajivari? This is extraordinary.
Seems you may have been right, Yuan. I apologize. To you and your Padawan.
No longer a Padawan. She carries a lightsaber. She has proven herself. I have only one last question before her training's complete. At the moment, Naylin Rallick is resting in a kolto tank. When he's well, what should become of him?
Naylin fought and suffered for his village. If you judge it safe, let him go home.
Compassion. No Jedi should be without it.
We judge you ready to accept your place as a Jedi. Yuan, if you would.
Before this council, I take from you the title of Padawan. I name you a full Jedi of our order. Honor the past. Work for the future. May the Force be always with you. You've done so well, my student. I'm...
Master Yuan?
Come away. Yuan, can you hear me? Yuan is resting comfortably for now. It seems she's suffering some kind of illness. I can't lie to you. Her condition is grave.
We have some of the finest healers in the galaxy. Can't we treat her?
You knew Yuan was ill and didn't inform us?
Now I see why she was so devoted to my training.
We're sending Yuan to Coruscant. Our researchers there have been recovering artifacts from the first Jedi Temple. They may have something to cure Yuan. Take a shuttle and join Yuan on Coruscant. She will need your help.
I will do everything I can to make her well.
Meantime, assure Yuan we will be studying your discoveries about Rajivari. Some of the claims his apprentices recorded bear investigation. When you reach Coruscant, go to our embassy in the Senate Tower and find a researcher called Atros Finn. He'll be expecting you. Good luck. To you both. And may the Force be with you.